and welcome to Business 300. My name is Philip Kulenshoff, and this is 300 Seconds About Business. We're all a busy people, so I have 5 minutes or less to get my point across. This 5-minute format is getting predictable. Good. Let's do it again. If it's a mistake, it won't be long-lived. No harm, no foul. And it's that point that I want to reflect on a bit this time. We are creatures of aspiration and ambition. We have dreams and determinations. We want and we work. This is good. We were created to take dominion, to conquer and cultivate. But even though it's our aspirations that get us to work, it's also our aspirations that stunt us from working. The mountain we want to climb is big, daunting, and scary. We could fall and fail, so we fluster and freeze. We stand idle at the base of the mountain, not sure if the risk is worth the reward. The thing about hiking a mountain, though, is that there's only one way to do it. You lean forward just far enough to get unbalanced until Earth's gravitational force takes hold and you begin to be pulled down. But just at that moment, you place one foot out in front of the rest of your body and catch yourself from falling. You regain your balance. Maybe you even look around, slightly amused and self-impressed. You feel confident about your level of competence, not to hike to the mountaintop, but to put one foot in front of the other in order to keep yourself from face-planting. So, without much hesitation, you lean forward again, and repeat this process. You, my friend, are walking. We don't achieve our goals by trying to leap from ground zero to a 10,000-foot elevation. We do it by taking small steps forward in a consistent cadence. But what if you don't know what next step to take? The answer is in the question. The next step is to figure out the next step. Who do you need to talk to? What research do you need to do? It doesn't need to be yard-long strides, just a step. But I think the real reason why many of us are hesitant to begin the hike is not because we're unsure of the next step. I think it's because we're unsure if this is the correct path altogether. What if this leads to a dead end or a cliff edge? What if once I start this, there's no turning back? I'd risk it all, and for what? There's too much at stake. I'm better off not even starting. I understand this kind of rationale. I've made it before. I've lived it. And to be frank, this kind of thinking is stupid. It's an irrational excuse. It's emotion masquerading as thoughtfulness. One step forward is putting everything at stake. For that to be true, you're taking too big of a step. If you're risking your family fortune on a hunch, probably not good. In that case, sure, slow down. Trying to get rich quick by risking it all is not a good option. But that's almost never the case. We try to rationalize our emotional inaction. Asking questions, doing your research, making a plan, and then beginning to walk is not putting all your eggs in one basket. You learn things as you go. You pivot, course correct, and continue plodding forward. Small, consistent steps is how we get from point A to point B. Our dreams are only as good as our execution. Yes, execution could be risky, but risk shouldn't be a stopper. It should be an invigorator. And we will definitely have moments of tripping and falling, when some of those risks actualize. But failure is a part of the game. Actually, failure is part of the way we play the game. But that's an episode for another time. For now, I'll leave you with this. Proverbs 14:23 says, "In all toil there is profit, but mere talk tends only to poverty." Enough talk. Have your dreams, make your plans, and then start walking.